sex ever. So everybody say it with me. Say best sex ever.
Best sex ever.
How that sound? Let me break that down for y'all. And let me think of one of our songs. You know, buddy, 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 buddy. Yeah, that's jokey songs. They jokey songs. You know what's kind of like? That's like sex songs. That's when you just want that raw sex. What about them touchy songs? Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. It ain't in you, Jesus. What about them good songs? The old songs without, dum, 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 dum.
Oh yeah.
I've got sunshine. Now, they ain't them songs. Now, I know y'all know what God teaches, watch the students. I know what they know about that. But anyway, so, next slide is. So, married people, by statistics, are having the best sex. And it can be understood because I believe married people have less stress, less complications, and life is a little bit harder, but at the same time easier. Next slide. So, remember what I was saying about the buddy-buddy music and then the good song? Sex is just like that. There's two types of sex you can really think of. Everybody say squirt gun sex?
Squirt gun sex.
Come on, I start a squirt gun like Super Soaker. Squirt gun. Squirt gun. Sex. And fireworks. There are two types what you can get out of this life if you're really looking for it. Squirt gun sex. Or fireworks. Now, remember what I told you about the squirt gun sex, like the Super Soaker? You pump, and you pump, and you pump, and you hit somebody. That's Superman, and that's the kind of sex we'll be selling for. Y'all know that's what Superman means, right? Who all know what Superman, the Soulja Boy song, what Superman really means? It ain't a pretty thing. Come on, educate yourself, look up on the internet, read. You know what Superman, that hope is? You want to say it? Tell me what it means. Tell me what it means. I can say it. Let's go on time. No, man. Oh, man. I can say it. That's close. What Superman, that hope is after they finish having sex, the man ejaculates on her back, and his cum, and the sticky cum, all that be on her back, and then when she lay on the sheet has come up and it stick to her, so who she look like? Superman. Come on, y'all read it. Y'all gotta know these stuff. Know what you're saying? So that's squirt gun sex. That's right there, Superman that is squirt gun sex. And let me teach you this. Come on. What the Bible and what our adults and what society and what religion trying to teach us is not that squirt gun sex, but that fireworks. You know what fireworks is? Anybody can remember when they watched fireworks on Independence? Yeah. Y'all can remember that, right? And that's what sex is supposed to be. Sex isn't just sex. Sex is actually love, I ain't talking about legs open very easily, L-O-V. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about love, passion, intimacy. Next slide, just. So again, I want you to love sex because sex is awesome. Just not right now. Everybody read it. Let's go. I want you to love sex because sex is awesome. Just not right now. Next slide. So, what is sexuality? I need one person. First person to put it down. I want to do that. Let's go. I see you. Don't try it. I got you. What is sexuality? Come on. I ain't gonna say it to Mike. I ain't giving up. Just say it. Alright, next person. Let's go. Sexuality. Alright, my boy say sexual. Come on, relax. She get a turn. Oh, you'll get your turn. So, sexuality, I got it from somebody. Listen. This is the mistake that commonly happens. People always confuse sexuality with sexual activity. They almost understand sexuality, sexual activity. But whenever you're thinking of just the physical part of sex, that is sexual activity. What I want you to learn today is my God. Oops. Alright, what I want you to learn today is sexuality. You know what is sexuality? Everybody look at your nails. Okay, now watch this. Some girls look at their nails like this. How I looking at my nails like this? Alright, and most of the males look at it. Now, if you don't do anything wrong with you, don't go crying on them. I mean, saying the pretty and I say something wrong with me. Everybody inside there is perfectly and wonderfully made in the image of God. So, again, girls most likely look at their nails like this, males look like this. When we step in gum, how will girls look at their shoes?
Oh my God.
When you step in gum, most girls look back.
Like,
You know what males do? You're so true, but you don't even care. But most males, whenever they have to look at gum, they'll have to bend down or something because we don't want nobody to sneak up in the back of us and, hit it once. No. You gotta watch for that. Be cautious of that. Anybody y'all ever thought about why they give boys basketballs and football and all these guns and stuff when they're small, but they give the girls dolls and Barbies and cupping set? Y'all ever thought about that? Y'all never thought? What about whenever y'all go to schools and the girls, I don't know why they do this males, but the girls just cover up here and walk with their books like this while we just don't care about our books? Anybody ever wonder why whenever the males going outside to play, mommy say, come back inside that girl, go wash the dishes or do something inside? You know why? Because that is actually sexuality. What sexuality is what makes you male and what makes you female. It's why you're a boy and why you're a girl. Everybody got that? It's why you're a boy and why you're a girl. Why you do whatever you do. Next slide. Next slide. Alright. So, anybody inside like pie? Pie? Lemon pie, cherry pie, apple pie. Pie. Alright, we got some pie lovers. That's good. Give it up for the pie lovers. Let's go. Give it up for the pie lovers. Alright, thank you. So after this, everybody can like pie. You know why? Because for me, pie is something deeper. And I'm going to teach you about pie and many other stuff today. So stick with me and we are ready to have the best sex ever, right?
Yes, sir.
So I want you to take in whatever I say. So pie, whenever we're talking about pie, you know what pie is? Pie is different sides of sexuality and different sides of sex. The first being physical. Anybody guess the ice cream? Come on. Alright, I can give you a little more. The physical realm of sex is this important. If this whole realm was our being and this whole realm was the world and the universe, this is how important the physical realm, this is how important the physical realm of sex is. And I have plenty of facts to back that up. You know why? Because if sex could sustain a relationship alone, you wouldn't even have to get to know you females and you wouldn't even have to get to know us. All we gotta do is have sex and it'll be better. But how come so much marriage is failing? How come so much relationships failing? They cheating, they having sex though. If the physical realm of sex is really that important, then having sex should sustain relationships. That makes sense? Think about it. But you know what? You know what I learned? Sex is more than just the physical. It's the, next slide. It's the intellectual. Every time you get curious about sex, every time you start thinking about sex, when you look at that boy and them thoughts come in your head, when you look at that girl and them thoughts come in your head, all that is a part of being sexual. Right now, everybody is being sexual. Right now, everybody in here is being sexual. Next, emotional. Sex also involves emotions. Girls cry, boys laugh. Why do you feel sad? Why do you feel bad? Why do you feel good? Why do you feel depressed? All these stuff. All these are what you're doing constantly every time you're sexually involved or doing some kind of sexual act or being sexual as you are right now. Everybody inside there, like I say, is being sexual, right? No. You ever heard the saying that girl said like, that girl said like, a girl said like, so if you sit in a certain way right now, you're being sexual, you're doing what they said to do, right? Come on, you gotta learn it. Next, social. And the last one, spiritual. 5 sides of the pie. All of them make the whole being. But you know what the world does? The world only shows us this part. Remember I say it's the smallest and littlest part of being in a relationship and a marriage. Sex, right there. And you know what they say? They say put a condom on this and you can be protected. But what about these next 4? What about the next 4? If I really covering up for the condom, for the physical realm, what about the rest? What about how my church can feel about me? What about how my friends can think about me? You all know the saying, when a boy get a girl, he's a hoe, and that's a good thing. When a girl gets you, she's a hoe, and that's a bad thing. Think about it. Now, I'm not only here to talk, I'm here to make you think. Because I believe in trying to do things positively and for the right reasons. Sex is not just sex. Next slide. Anybody ever read or heard of the book Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus? No? What y'all think about that? Y'all think that's true? Alright, you know what I can say? That's actually sort of kind of true.